As much as we all respect and admire Mr. Bachchan, I don't think words can do justice. I feel even embarrassed trying to pick words to compliment a man such as him. He's beyond words. So I'll just say that he's been the greatest star ever, and there will never be another Amitabh Bachchan. And I wish him, 100 more years of the same kind of success. But the most fashionable person that I've seen in my life is my wife, Suzanne, because whatever she wears, she just puts things together, and it's unbelievable how she, just transforms a piece of cloth into something else. So she's been a great help for me to be, associated with fashion or being called a fashion icon.
We've seen you long enough in Bollywood now, and this campaign only proves that you're getting sexier yet as the years go by. Being a dad, I'm sure your kids are already tracking your appearances in the papers and on TV. But going by this campaign, it seems to be getting hotter. How do you react to the whole idea of being a sexy dad?
Well, I don't know. I'm just blessed that my children are healthy, and that is the most important thing. And well, it's very interesting to see my elder son. He's 3.5 now. He sits on my lap while my hair's being done, and he's wondering why his dad has to, have three people do his hair. So he's got this really aghast look on his face, and I'm trying to explain to him that, it's for work. You don't have to get this done on a daily basis. I'm almost embarrassed. So we have these great, sensitive moments, and it's funny, and it's fantastic. He sometimes comes to my sets, and he does a little jig on the stage. So he's watching, he's learning, and as I said, the most important thing is that that they're healthy, and we provide them with all that is required to evolve into better, good human beings, and that's most important.
Saif Ali Khan was the brand ambassador, so how does it feel, replacing him? He's a co-star. How's the equation and all?
Well, he set a very high benchmark, and I hope I'm able to do as good or better, hopefully better. And I just woke up that day, I felt rough and tough, so I, you know, just went with that look.
Ritik, since we're talking about being the change and you being a youth icon, could you just urge the youngsters of the city to go out there and vote in the coming elections?
For the elections, well, I think you have got no right to complain about your city or your country if you're not a part. I don't know. I'm feeling pretty. I'm feeling pretty good.
How would you define fashion, and who, according to you, other than you, is the most fashionable in Bollywood?
How do I define fashion? I don't know. I think fashion is about wearing something that does not make all that sense. You might wear something that is out of the box completely, but you still have a face that's so comfortable with what you're wearing that you have to applaud that moment. You have to applaud that face and what's being worn and translated through the body language, and that comes across as style. You could be wearing anything. It could be something that looks good on you. It could be something that looks bad on you. But if you have the mindset that says, this is the best thing that is ever worn by anybody else, and I'm looking the best ever, or not even that, maybe you're just comfortable. I'm comfortable in my human skin. It doesn't matter what I wear. Once you get that mentality, you can make anything look good, because it's all coming through your face and your aura. And that, I think, is what fashion truly is. But of course, great clothes help a lot. It's the only thing that's consistent in life. If you have not looked back in your life and changed your perspective on things that have affected your life or your experiences, then you've not been growing. In order to keep growing in life, you have to keep changing your perspective, because you have to keep learning. It's like they say, people don't grow old. When they stop growing, they become old. So you have to keep growing and keep changing and keep evolving, and that's really, really important. That's I think, your primary mission in life. all this that we're doing, everything else is just a preoccupation. Your main mission in life is to evolve as a human being as much as you can with your experiences.
You're also endorsing another clothing brand, if I'm not mistaken. Is
No,
that-
no. That's
Not anymore.
No, it's not. That's the contractual period is over, and
Right.
now it's
Promote.
time for change.
We would like to know who initiated this partnership. You were always keen, but who made the first move?
Well, I'll just say that we've been friends a long, long time, and we've been talking about this association for a long time. I don't even remember who
But I-
initiated it, but we've always been in chats.
We initiated it.